Bruh, okay. Showtime just released their boxing schedule. Ah! And guess what? No Errol Spence versus Keith one time. No Errol Spence versus Keith one time, Thurman. We can no longer say that Errol Spence is going to fight Keith Thurman. He's going to fight him at 154 and all that. We just, all of that stuff that we were hearing, we heard from, I think, ESPN that they may fight, and they may fight at 154, but we heard jack from Errol Spence. We heard nothing from Keith one time. Okay? So, and I was beginning to question totally. I don't see Errol Spence fighting him. No one's saying that. Steven Espinoza said they would like to make that fight. And he also confirmed that Errol Spence is saying no. And he's saying, okay, there's a dollar amount, but you're not. They want to make that fight. But Errol Spence is just, he's not fighting him. It looks like he's not. Well, up until June, there's no fight. So, and I mean late June. So this is what we can say that we know for sure. There's no Errol Spence versus Keith one time fight. Errol Spence is sitting there wide open and available. Now, we know that they mandated it. The WBC mandated the fight, but Errol the True Spence had that accident. So, and those are the rules. You can get out of mandatories if you get an injury, if you have an injury outside of boxing and stuff like that, some kind of sickness or something. Look up the rules. So he was able to delay that mandatory and push it out. So Errol Spence is sitting there, which makes me say he is consistent with not fighting Keith one time. He seems to be consistent in wanting to fight for undisputed. He seems to be consistent with no tune-ups. He is sitting there. His actions. He's sitting there. Now, I know everybody's going to have their theories and their conspiracies and what they think in their brain, but if you just look, he's sitting there. Now, we cannot use that no more as why the fight Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence isn't happening. We can't say Errol Spence is going to fight Keith one time so Terrence Crawford can move on and take on Rocha and stuff. That's just not the case. If Terrence Crawford takes on Rocha, he wanted to take on Rocha, or the negotiations keep falling apart between him and Errol Spence, or whatever, or the WBO mandating it and it's taking too long, so he's going to have to take the fight. Whatever it is, we cannot say that Errol Spence is fighting Keith one time. Okay? That's it. Because as of right now, we got the official schedule, and Errol the True Spence ain't fighting Keith one time Thurman, at least up to late June. Okay. The thing is, it was rumored. I was told directly that he had a fight in June. But obviously that's not the case. So, and then you had that Spectrum thing, and that date was held. But obviously, the official announcement of the schedule, that's not the case. So here's where we are now. They would like Errol Spence to fight. I know Steven Espinoza said that he would like him to fight in June. He prefers it to be Keith one time and keep everything in-house. I understand that. But that's not what's going on. You can't have a fight where Errol Spence and Keith without Errol Spence. Errol Spence is sitting there wide open and available. Now jump in the comments so you can say your theories or whatever. I don't think the fight's going to happen between Crawford and Spence. But you can jump in the comments, say what you want about the whole thing, but you cannot say that Errol Spence has to fight with Keith Thurman, because he doesn't. Showbiz Lado. I'm out.